right, gotta do a kiss tune.
All right. Well, why not?
How you talking?
All right.
Woo! Yeah,
Thanks for watching, everybody. Back tomorrow.
And you show us everything you've got. You keep on dancing and the room gets hot. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You say you wanna go for a spin. The party just begun, we'll let you in. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. What? You keep on shouting, you keep on shouting. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day.
You keep on saying you'll be mine for a while. Looking fancy and I like your style. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy.
Vamos, take it away, Benjamin.
And you say you wanna go for a spin. The party just begun, let me in. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy.
You keep on shouting, you keep on shouting.
Huh? What?
No. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day.
Thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Yeah. You have been watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO.
You sure have.
Podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Michael Lyons. This is the whole gang.
BOOZHOO!
Okay. We'll see you again. Giga Waba Min, Minowa. Hoa.
Hoa!
Hoa.
Oh, hikes. That was great.
That was really fun.
Da-da-da.
Thank you. Good night.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Click the link.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Huh?
Nice entrance, baby doll.
Okay, hey, BOOZHOO. And welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language, honey.
That's what they say. And Ojibwe culture.
And Ojibwe culture. Thank you for reminding me. I am NANABOOZHOO Nindigenicas. And over here, the lovely and the talented Natasha. Ikadon BOOZHOO Weenie Mushane. Say hello, sweetheart.
Hello, sweetheart.
And over here, lest we forget, the rock star cartoonist Michael Lyons. Ikadon BOOZHOO Michael Lyons. Say hello, brother. Hey everyone, how you doing? Welcome to the show. And today, on this beautiful Neo-Gijikud, on this Thursday, sweetie,
Yeah?
I would like to start the show with a very warm BOOZHOO to Diane.
Diane, Little Ditty by Jack and Diane.
Two American kids growing up in the heartland.
Jack is gonna be a football star.
Diane's gonna get that silver star.
Oh yeah, a gold star you mean?
A gold star. Yeah, why am I old? A gold star for Diane. BOOZHOO. And John Redcorn Mellencamp, yeah, gets a silver star. BOOZHOO, John! And Sequoia Hummingbird Mellencamp. What? Sequoia, didn't you know she was married to John Cougar for a while? I did not know that. Yeah, not a lot of people know that, but it's true. I'm not just making up stories. Oh, wait, I think I have her confused with, what's her name from Sleepless in Seattle? Oh, Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan. Remember when Meg Ryan was America's sweetheart? Yeah. Sequoia says, Mino Giga Jabe. You look at Meg Ryan now, she looks like a melted candle. Because of all the plastic surgery? Yeah. I think she and John Cougar hooked up again. They might have even gotten married. I don't even know. Nobody tells me anything. They don't tell you nothing. Nothing. Hey, Joe's here. BOOZHOO, Joe. Joseph's here, sweetie. BOOZHOO, Joseph. And Nancy Schmancy's back. Nancy Schmancy. Fancy Nancy Schmancy's here, sweetie. Well, how you doing, Nancy? And Heavy Flo. And Deb Gibbons. BOOZHOO from all of us here to all of you out there. BOOZHOO to Diana. To Diana. Yeah. So, have you been watching the news lately, sweetie? Not really. Wow. Apparently, there's something they're calling the Wuhan flu. It was made in China, and it's the bat flu. And now people are saying we should get a vaccination so we don't get the flu. Where have you been? That news is like 2.5 years old. What? Really? Yeah, you talking about COVID? Yeah. Oh, that's old news, sweetie. I think that's over. Oh, is that over now? Yeah, now it's the monkeypox. The monkeypox? What's that? I don't know. I can't keep up. I don't watch the news. Oh. Yeah, I don't really watch the news either. It's been a while. I'm giving up. Too much, I don't know, gloom and doom. They got me thinking it's the end of the world, and you can only wait so long for the end of the world before you kind of go, yeah, okay, whatever. Heavy Flow says smallpox. Oh, the smallpox are back? The monkeypox? The small monkeypox? Yeah, I don't know. Like how COVID was classified as SARS. SARS. Sudden... What is SARS, sweetie? I don't know. I used to know. Today's Ojibwe word of the day. We got to think of ourselves as warriors. What we're doing is we're fighting the info war. What are you, Alex Jones? Yeah, I'm the new Alex Jones. Ogichida is a warrior. And you can't be an Ogichida if you don't have a war. Migadiwin. Migadiwin. Oh, me God. Migadiwin. Warriors, and then there's always one chief. Sometimes they say there's too many chiefs, not enough braves. Yeah. Ogama is a leader. Like right now, everybody watching, if you're in America, listen to me, in the United States, yeah, our Ogama is, that's right, Joe Biden. Why'd you whisper that? Because Joe Biden always whispers stuff. Joe Biden. That's right. Don't tell anybody. I wrote the bill. And then every once in a while he shouts, imagine me, Joe Biden. I'm the Ogama. Yeah. You know. Ogama is a leader. Chief. And so I'm a warrior, Ogichida, for truth, Debwewin. You're a truth warrior? Yeah. I don't know what I am. I'm not a warrior. You're not? I thought you were. Nope. Warriors are just people who fight in a real war. I've said this before. I think we use that term ogichida a little too, I don't know, a little too loosely. What do you mean? Well, like somebody signs up for college and immediately like, oh, you're a real ogichida. Go get your education. Be an ogichida. Come to tribal college. You're like, what? How does that make you a warrior? Because the wars of the future are fought in a classroom. It's like, no, you're taking ceramics. I don't think that qualifies for being an ogichida. Yeah. I'm a classroom ogichida. Oh, I'm the teacher. I'm the ogama. I'm the classroom ogama. I was like, no, you're not. No, I'm the teacher. I'm a leader. I'm like Diane. Old teacher. I'm in front of the class. Hey, kids, look at me. Go teach you something. Yeah. Diane says, I don't watch news. My energy radar picks up stuff enough. Yeah, that's what I got. I got spider sense. It is more reliable than those sporting the news. Yeah, man. You gotta hone your senses. I get my news from the wind, sweetie. From the wind? Yep. The wind and the birds. The birds tell me. In dreams. Do you really? Not really. I can't remember my dreams. But in theory, the spirits, they could speak to me in dreams. That's what they call having a vision. Maybe you should talk about visions. Should I talk about wabi? Yeah. Ogichida, warrior. Ogama is a leader. Mikadi went as a war. But in one way, kids, this is a little Nabwakawin, little wisdom from your uncle Nanaboozhoo. You are actually fighting a war. Even though you're not like your ancestors, like my grandfather. Nino Komis, my grandfather, he was a real ogichida. He fought in an actual war. They called it World War II. It was the sequel to World War I. That's right. And some of the guys, they went to Germany. Some of the guys went to France. Some of the guys went to Hawaii and the Philippines. There's war everywhere, all over the world. And so, one thing I always like to remind people, back in the days of the grandfathers, when a war broke out, the Anishinaabe didn't split hairs on, whose government, whose nation they belong to. It's like, hey, sometimes young people be like, how come your grandpa signed up for the war? Why do Indians fight wars for the American government? It's like, well, number one, even back in the days of the boarding school survivors, when those guys grew up, they had spent their childhood doing military marches, living in institutions, but also being honed and trained to be soldiers in a lot of ways. And so like my grandfather and his, brothers and cousins and stuff, when World War II broke out, like a lot of Indian guys, they signed right up. They were like, oh, there's a war? Hey, fellas, warriors, come on, we got to go. There's a war. We're Ogichida Wug. We're warriors. And so they signed up for war. But nowadays, and even back then, the war that I think individuals fight is a war of good and evil. The dark side and the light side. It's like Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi, sweetie. Yeah. The Migadiwin that we're all fighting internally, we have to be Ogichidas to not give into the darkness. You know, you ever notice how much like, who's that creepy guy in Star Wars who's always like, good, give in to the dark side. Oh yeah, the Sith Lord or whatever he was. The guy with the cloak. Yeah. He was like Darth Vader's boss. Yeah. Did you ever notice that he looks exactly like, oh crap, I just thought of him. His name is, he was behind all the politics and stuff. George Soros? Yeah, George Soros. Thank you. That guy's George Soros. Good. Give in to the hate. That's what I think news is. It's like, hey, by the way, did you know racism is still a problem? Yeah. I'm like, what? Really? Oh, that sucks. I've never, you know, all my friends are cool, but the news is telling me there's evil in the world. And then it sucks you in and you think, oh yeah. So many things to be afraid of, so many things to hate. Oh yeah, it's a transpocalypse. Hey, by the way, did you know that the kindergarten teachers are trying to talk about nasty stuff with your kids? Yeah, look on the news. They're doing it all the time. They want to teach the kids about all this sexual stuff. And you go, well, oh man, the world's going crazy. But is it just the dark side trying to steal our souls? There is a war. It's a war for your soul. I don't know, will you follow the red road, the path of the Gichida, of the warrior? Miskwa Mikana. The red road is the good road. Or will you follow the black road? The road to destruction. Yeah, the road to destruction is wide. Yeah. The road to destruction. We're on the road to nowhere. So, that's what I think will get you done. Oh, and an Ogama, sweetie? Yeah, what do you think an Ogama is? A real leader. A lot of people think that word Ogama means chief. Oh yeah, he was the chief of the tribe. That's the one meaning of that word. It's like, yeah, back in the days of the grandfathers, they would have called the chief the Ogama. But anybody can be an Ogama. A leader is just somebody who doesn't follow other people, anybody else, and then somebody eventually follows their lead. It doesn't mean you have to be a politician or a cult leader or something. I say a leader is somebody who's so doing their own thing, so uniquely on their own path, that other people go, oh, what's that guy doing? He's the first one to do it that way. Like I've heard it said, don't try to be liked. Be a leader. The person who lives their life the good way, as a true human being, as John Dunbar learned. Yeah, as Dances with Wolves learned. Yeah. Nobody ever talked about the great man. People don't become leaders because they're the most popular person in the community. Oh, he was so nice that we all started following him. It's like, no, you follow somebody who's doing it their own way. Or I don't know. Who cares about being a leader? Don't you want to be an Ogama? An Ogama? I don't know. No. What about being a rock star? Even being a rock star. To want to be a rock star is to want to be loved and to be worshipped in a way. To have people applaud. Oh, good for you. Oh, way to sing that song. Oh, you sure played that guitar well. We love you. Here, take all our money. He's a real leader. Surrealist says, hey, BOOZHOO Surrealist says, battles are fought by warriors too. Yeah, I mean everybody. If you whatever your battle is, that makes you a warrior in a way, or a fighter. Everybody's got a little in turn. You know who my spirit animal is? Who's that? The Italian stallion. Rocky Balboa. Yep. My power animal is the Italian stallion. Bum bada bum bada bum 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 bada bum bada bum bum bum. Swear allegiance to the flag, whether flag they offer. Never hint at what they really feel. Teach the children quietly, for someday sons and daughters will rise up and fight while we stood still. Is that Pink Floyd? I know that's a song. I can't think of the song. Swear allegiance to the flag, whatever flag they offer. Never hint at what you really feel. Ogama, like Michael Lyons in this wonderful show. Ah, Nancy Schmancy. Michael, you hear that? Nancy thinks you're a leader. Hey, thanks, Nancy. You're in real trouble, leader. Nancy, if you're following this dude. What are you going to make a KISS army of rock star cartoonists? Yeah, that's the plan. I don't know. Heavy flow. Mine is the deep sea angler. Surrealist. Mike and the Mechanics. Oh, yeah. Swear allegiance to whatever flags they offer. I wasn't there that morning when my father passed away. I didn't get to tell him all the things I had to say. Swear allegiance to it. I forgot about those guys. That was, wasn't that like the Genesis guys or something? And Phil Collins went on his own and we're like, hey, we're still a band, right? Yeah, let's call ourselves Mike and the Mechanics. We'll keep touring. Can you hear me running? Can you hear me running, sweetie? Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? Yeah, that's a deep track, Mike and the Mechanics. So today, you know what, sweetie, what I should do? You want to go outside and put out some tobacco? Yeah, I was thinking about, I think our show is called The Four Directions or something. How to say east, south, west, and north. I was going to put those words up there so when people want to offer tobacco to the four directions, they can. You want me to take you outside? Yeah, could you? Today we're going to talk about the four directions. In the Anishinaabe way, as you'll notice in the medicine wheel, everything's in fours, including the directions. So I'm going to step outside and teach the words for the four directions in Ojibwe. You ready? I'm ready when you are, sweetie. All right. 1 to teleport. Make it so. Number 1. Holy man, look at this place. Wow, this is really pretty out here. BOOZHOO! Hi, sweetie. Hi, NANABOOZHOO. Did you make it okay? Yeah, nice spot you chose. There's a waterfall back here. Yeah, I thought you'd like that. Okay. Give me a call when you want me to pick you up. I sure will. Roger that. Roger that. Over and out. Over and out. Yeah, this is all right. So, no wait. Let me get the Ojibwe up here. Alright. So sometimes when Ojibwe guys go out to pray, they'll offer tobacco. Not just to get Manadu, but they'll offer it to the spirits in the 4 different directions. And they'll offer it to their Mother Earth. They'll offer it to all their relations, to all the animal, everything. Because we want to get everybody in. So when I want to offer tobacco to the four directions, I'll say, Odapanan niwi asema, accept my tobacco. Manadug, spirits. Then if you want to say like over there, it's awede, iwede. I should have wrote this out. Odapanan niwi asema, manadug awede, or wabanung. How do I say this? Oh, waban is our word for east. But when we say in the east, we say wabanung. Wabanung. So you'd say, Odapanan niwi asema manaduga wede wabanung. In the east. Manadug, spirits over there. Manaduga wede waban, east. But in the east, wabanung. Then you go to the south. You might gesture back to the south and say, Odapanan niwi asema, manadug awede. Am I doing that right? East. Okay, that's east. That would be north, west, south, yeah. Odapanan niwi asema, accept my tobacco. Spirits over there in the south. Manadug awede. Jawa Nung. Jawan, the south. In the south, Jawanung. And then I would look to the west. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west. If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alone now. I would offer my tobacco to the spirits. Odapanan niwi asema, manadug iwede, spirits over there. Nengabianan. Nengabianan. How do I say that? Oh no, west is Nigabin. And in the west we Nigabian an. And then in the north, Odapanan niwi asema, manadug iwede, spirits over there. In Giweden Anung. Giweden Anung. Giweden is north. Giweden Anung in the north. And you might offer a little tobacco to the Mother Earth, Mama Aki. Odapanan niwi asema, Mama Aki. And then finally, maybe to all your relations. Odapanan niwi asema, niwi Indinawe Magana Dug. Indinawe Magana Dug. All my relations, all my Indians, all my Indinawe Magana Dug. And then finally to the creator himself, Gichimanadu. I've seen old medicine men just like throw tobacco in all those directions, But you can just gesture if you want and put it in a pipe, smoke it. Put it off in a tree somewhere. Sometimes people will do this before they put it on a spirit plate. Spirit plate, lots of times Indian people will go out to when they do a ceremony, you always got to have a feast. That's the Indian way. Make sure you have a feast. If you're going to have a ceremony, we want some fried chicken and manumin. But people will put out a little plate for the spirits. You put just a little bit of chicken, a little bit of rice, a little bit of tobacco in there. So at least, you can say that prayer and then put your spirit plate like in a tree. And the birds will come down and take that food to the spirits, to the spirit world. And that's about all I know about that. That's what my elders taught me, but I don't know much about history. Don't know much about geography. Don't know much about science and that. Don't know much about where I'm at. But I do know 1 and 1 are 2. and I do know that I love you. I'm not the smart man, but I know what love is, said Forrest Gump. I'm not the smart man, but I know what love is. And I love that waterfall. Oh, wow. I wonder if that's a waterfall where those kids from Land of the Lost. Hey, you don't suppose she just teleported me to Land of the Lost, do you? Chaka? You out there? Chaka? Will? Holly? Marshall? I think I'm in the Land of the Lost. I'm pretty sure that's the waterfall where they came down on their great expedition. In the land of the lost. I think we're all living in the land of the lost. People wondering. Everyone's waiting for the next shoe to hit the floor. Did the world end? Or is the world beautiful and wonderful? I can't tell. Savage as a savage does. Well said, Heavy Flow. Mom always said, savage is a savage does. Waban, east. Jawan, south. Ningabianan, west. Or west. Kiwayanan, north. These are my stereotypes of the 4 directions in North America. People in the east. I picture New York City, East Coast people, you know, Italian mafia in New Jersey, I don't know, Spider-Man, New York. That's east to me. South is southern accents, southern hospitality. Hey y'all. You know, I'm a good old boy. When I was a kid, I thought everybody in the South was a racist. I thought it was all Ku Klux Klans and black people. I figured there were just 2 groups. You know, rednecks and blacknecks. You know, that's what they taught us in school in the North. Then there's the West, and I always pictured the Wild West, and then kind of like California. I always pictured California being the West. You know, Hollywood, movie stars, swimming pools, movie stars. In the North, you know, I always kind of pictured us as being northern people. You know, living in northern Minnesota, they always reminded us, oh yeah, people in the north, that's where it snows. But Canada, to me, was always the north. I always sort of pictured my stereotype of Canadians were basically my stereotype of Minnesotans. You know, simple people drinking beer, eating summer sausage and cheese. You know, basically Bob and Doug McKenzie from SCTV, Rush, you know, Canada. Hockey. Nowadays, I kind of picture a whole bunch of, what's their Ogama? The guy with the fake eyebrows. You know, the president there. I usually know his name, I don't remember it this morning. But he's like really good looking. And he's all like politically correct in that. Justin Trudeau. I only remember Justin Trudeau's name not because he's the Ogama of Canada. I remember him because he's the Gary Trudeau was the cartoonist for Doonesbury. I always knew about Gary Trudeau. I always thought that was like, who's this? Other Trudeau now? Oh, he's the leader of Canada? Less impressive than a guy who draws cartoons in my book. Ogama is a leader. You gotta win. There's a war. There's a war in your head, and it's tearing you up inside. You're trying to make sense now of something that you just don't see. Trying to make sense now. And you know that you once had the key. Well, that was the river. And this is the sea. Behold, the sea. That's the war we're fighting. The war in our hearts and our heads. And you've been scouring your conscience, raking through your memories. Remember that song? The River by the Waterboys? You've been scouring your conscience, raking through your memories. Yeah. Well, I hear there's a train. It's coming on down the line. It's yours if you hurry. You've got still enough time. I think I'll go back.
BOOZHOO!
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, hi, NANABOOZHOO. You ready to come home?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna scan for your coordinates now.
All right.
And I got you, and that's 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1.
Okay, hang on. Hey, sweetie pie.
Hey, baby doll.
How was it out there?
That is the most beautiful place. You chose a gorgeous kind of, I don't know where that was, but it was a waterfall and a bunch of like jungle foliage. It was great.
Yeah, we'll have to go back out there.
Yeah. Anyway,
Did you say a prayer?
I did.
Did you put out your tobacco?
Yep. I gave tobacco to the 4 directions and all our relations and that. I talked a little bit about being a leader and fighting a war.
Sounds pretty deep.
Yep. Do you want to get up here?
Sure.
Should I play a song first?
Why don't you play Snow on Skin?
Should I play Snow on Skin or Emily?
Let's do Snow on Skin.
All right. Here's a song by Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. It's called Snow. I don't remember where I've been. My past dissipates like snow on skin. Snow on skin. Miigwech, Biz, and Dawiag. Thank you for listening. And the road is closed. Still the cars pull in. Now the day is young, so we begin again. And I shut my eyes to what might be a cool recess beneath these old pine trees. And I don't remember where I've been. My past dissipates like snow on skin. It's cold outside, let me in. Our past dissipates like snow on skin, snow on skin.
I've seen, nothing's meant to last, but I can't move forward, and I'm living in the past. But I've come so far, and I've run so fast. But how long do I have, and how long can I last? I don't remember where I've been. My past dissipates like snow on skin. It's cold outside, let me in. Our past dissipates like snow on skin, snow on skin. What I've seen, nothing's meant to last, and I can't move forward.
Why is that?
And I'm living in the past, and I'm living in the past, and I'm living in the past.
I'm living in the past. Oh, yeah.
All right, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Michael Lyons, and I'm here today, of course, with Natasha manning the cameras.
BOOZHOO!
And NANABOOZHOO, the host of the show.
BOOZHOO!
No. BOOZHOO, everybody! Long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. So what's going on, baby doll?
I don't know.
Now that I'm up here, I don't know what I want to talk about. Oh, I'm just self-conscious. How you guys doing? Anybody new to the show? I'm Natasha an indigenous cause. I usually sit over there. And, did I say we had a real Ogama here?
Chief Morso.
Well, BOOZHOO, Chief Morso. A real Ogama. Chief Morso says, BOOZHOO, I'm from Couchiching, Rainy Lake side of Canada, across from International Falls. I'm directly above you. What do you mean by that, young man? No. I think Chief Morso is trying to be flirty with me, sweetie.
Hey, you better watch it, Chief.
No. Well, it's so nice to have you on the show, Chief. And BB's here. BOOZHOO, BB. BB says, such artistic genius. I love your cultures. Miigwech. BB. I like people with names that are just 2 letters. Hi, I'm BB. Oh, hello, BB. I'm Dee Dee. Oh, hello, Dee Dee. BB. Cece. There's BB, Cece, Dee Dee. Any others?
JJ.
JJ, like JJ, what's his face? Peter Parker's boss?
Yeah, Jonah Jameson. JJ Jameson.
JJ Jameson. JJ Walker. Anyway, so nice to have you guys here. Heavy flow, snow on my kin.
Yeah, snow on skin. I don't remember where I've been. My past dissipates like snow on skin. Is that a sad song, Michael? I don't know if it's sad so much as just kind of noticing the impermanence of life. The impermanence of life. That is deep. Oh, $100 super chat. Get out of here. Chee me quetch. Sweetie, Cherylis did it again. Cherylis, you are much too kind. Me quetch. Me quetch. Oh, she's got to take off. Me quetch. Gigawaba min, minawa. Gigawaba min, chee me quetch, Cherylis. I can't tell you how much we appreciate it. Looks like we can pay the light bill again this month. Yep. Looks like we're going to have plenty of money for the utilities once again. Yep. Anyway. So yeah, it says impermanence. Yep. Yeah. There's no stopping time. Everything changes. It's one thing that never changes. And it always changes. Yeah, no kidding, huh? It's crazy. I don't remember where I've been. Although I gotta say, I've got a pretty good memory for my past. Do you really? Yeah. I've heard some people say they can't remember anything about their elementary years. They're like, what? I'm still living in the 5th grade. I could name every person in my class from kindergarten right now. And I could name every teacher I ever had. You know, I bet you had a good childhood. Really? Yeah, they say if you had a good childhood, you remember it. If you have a bad childhood, people don't want to think about it, and so they block it out. That's probably true. My one friend says he can't remember anything from before 5th grade, and he had a really, really tough childhood. Yeah. Do you guys remember your childhoods? I can remember the past. I'm like my grandma, where I remember the old days really well. But I couldn't tell you much about what happened. It was like, did that happen last year? Or was that 2 years ago or 5 years ago? You know, is this Biden's second term or first term? When did the election happen? I don't remember. You know, it's just stuff flies by. I can't keep up. Yeah. La, la, la. Sequoia, Heavy Flow, and everybody's like thanking Cheerylist for supporting us. That's what I love about the BOOZHOO crew. What's that? They're all like on our side. They'll be like, hey, thanks, Cheerylist. Keep it coming, you know. They like people who like us and don't like people who don't like us. Yeah, remember how mad Missy would get at the troll? Yeah. He hasn't been around for a while. When we first started the live stream, there was this one guy in particular who would come on just to say hurtful things. I think he thought he was being funny. And because I think I know who it was. I think it was this guy who thinks he's telling jokes and being funny, but he's not smart enough to pull it off, and it just comes out as a hater, as an Ojibwe hater. And Missy would get just bent out of shape, our cousin Missy. She'd go to war with these guys. It's like, hey, you don't like it? That's me gotta win. There's war. And if there's war between the sexes, then there'll be no more people left. How about that song? What's that? Joe Jackson, Real Man. Oh, I love that song. What's a man now? What's a man mean? Is he rough or is he rugged? Is he cultural and clean? Is he cultural and clean? Now it's all changed. It's got to change more. 'Cause there's women running past you now. Well, you just close the door or something. But what's that part where he says, take your mind back, I don't know when. Sometimes when it always seemed to be just us and them. Girls that wore pink and boys that wore blue. Boys that always grew up better men than me and you. And so it goes around again. But now and then we wonder who the real men are. But there's a line in there where he says, if there's a war between the sexes, then there'll be no people left. Yeah. If there's a war between the sexes, if men and women can't get along, that's it. This is the most important war we've ever fought. If people stop making babies, that's it for humanity. Game, call it, DOA. We gotta come together. Come together right now. Here come old Flat Top, he come grooving up slowly. He's a Okechita. He's one warrior. Warrior, come out to play. Remember that movie? The Warriors? Yeah. Warriors, come out to play. Yeah, back in the old days when gangs were like kind of creative and they would have names like, oh, we're the Backstreet Boys. We're the Five Lamp Boys coming on strong. The Warriors. Nobody had a gun. We just fight with baseball bats. We actually dress up like baseball players because we're a gang. Warriors. I am the warrior. I am Okechidakwe. If you're a lady warrior, you add ikwe to the end. Okechidakwe. Okechidakwe, sweetie.
Okechidakwe. Are there any female warriors?
For sure. We fight to fight. We're the life givers. Actually, you know what? I mean, yeah, there's probably... Everybody wants to call themselves a warrior. Oh, I'm a warrior. I'm a mother. I'm fighting the fight of good nutrition for my children. It's like I'm a warrior. I'm fighting the fight against tooth decay by making my kids brush their teeth. Yeah. But I'm kind of with you on the term warrior. Not everything can be a war. I mean, that's another thing the news has done to us. Oh, it's the war on drugs. Oh, it's the war on poverty. Oh, it's the war on racism. Everything's got to be like in these war terms. But I think, no, women are not warriors. Unless they're in the military. Women are closer to artists. They're creators. They're closer to God. A mother is not an Okechida. It's just the opposite. A mother creates life. A mother creates breath. A warrior takes breath and ends life.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
I'm not saying one's better than the other. Probably being a mom is better, but we need warriors for sure. And it's like, I don't know what I'm saying, sweetie.
What?
I'm kind of going back and forth. On the one hand, I want to say, shut up with saying you're a warrior. You're fighting a war every time. No, you're not necessarily. If you're a mom or if you're a creator of some site, an artist is not a warrior. An artist creates. But then I was thinking about depression and anxiety and all those internal Migadiwin. And I heard it said once, when you're depressed, you gotta fight. You are literally, if it's a fight for your life. It's a literal fight. You will die if you don't win. So somebody who's addressing mental health, somebody who's trying to dig themselves out of that rut, somebody who's at the bottom of the abyss, you got to put on that warrior face, put on your war paint. You got to fight like there is a war. There's a war in your head, and it's tearing you up inside, like the song said. That's right. Once you were tethered, but now you are free, 'cause that was a river, and this is the sea. The sea, yeah. But, so I don't know. Maybe this is how a person can be a leader. What's that? I was just thinking, like, I don't want to be a warrior, but I am fighting a war, just like everybody here. All of us are fighting an eternal war. We're fighting a war against evil, against the degradation of life and humanity and stuff. There is a war going on. I think there are dark forces that want us to degrade ourselves. But if you can figure out how to create life and happiness and goodness, then other people watch you and go, hey, that's a leader. That's an Ogama. Because for sure your mom is the first leader. When you're a little kid, mom, Ogama. I mean, yeah, there's dad, but mom's the one who does all the details, from the food to telling you when to go to bed to washing your clothes and making, all that. Moms are the original Ogamas. So, I don't know, sweetie pie. What do you think, Michael? I don't know. It's pretty deep, though. Yeah, it is. Should I talk about one of your books? Yeah, could you? Should I talk about grief relief? Yeah, go ahead. Grief relief. Grief relief is a comic book about Gashkaindamoan. Grief. Gashkaindamoan. Gashkaindamoan Gage. Grief healing. It's hopefully trying to, like I was saying, when you're depressed, when you're even in grief, you are fighting a war for your sanity, for your heart, for your, you're fighting against the forces that just want to keep you down, want to rob you of all joy. But grief relief talks about the stages of grief you go through. And it does it in kind of a cute way. It's a comic book. Michael Lyons has comics for sale at Amazon.com. Like Ojibwe Grief Relief. And a bunch of other books and comics. Just click the link in the description below. And if you'd like to support the show, we have a Patreon page, and we have a PayPal page, and we have a GoFundMe. Leave us a tip. Sign up for a monthly subscription or whatever. Do what you like. Give us a super chat. We're not live. We really appreciate it. Anything else? No, that's good. Thanks. You're very welcome. And having said that, sweetie pie, I'm thinking about sending the crew out with another song. You want to play another song? Yeah. You want to play Emily? Yeah. Okay. Hey, everybody. Just want to say, miigwech bizendawayeg. Thank you for listening. Dash miigwech ganawabiyeg. Then thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. The podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This over here is NANABOOZHOO. Okay, miigwech. This over here is Michael Lyons. Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow. And I will see you again. Giga wabamin. Minawa. Sweetie pie. 1 to teleport. Make it so, number 1. See you tomorrow. Okay, hang on. How do we do this? Remember, push the button down, but keep holding the button and then wiggle the wire. Hold the button, wiggle the wire, and...
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Check, 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 check 1 2, check 1 2. It's just seeing how well the audio.
Let's see, how do you want to do this?
Emily's got one crazy eye. She looks to the west and she looks to the sky. Don't ask how she sees. When she looks, she's watching you and me.
Do you want to look at some gibberish?
And Emily knows something about blow. Dizzy white snow finds its way up her nose.
Hey, Grandma. What is it, honey? Have you seen my coat? Did you check the closet? Did I check the closet? Oh no, I was looking in the fridge here. Thanks. What a good tip. Oh, here it is. Never mind.
I can only say that I've seen better days, and this is my mistake, and I'll get only what I take.
Well, I've decided to quit the show.
You're quitting the show? Why?
Well, I just figured it's time, Sometimes a man's just gotta do what a man's gotta do, right? You understand, don't you?
No.
Well, I'm sorry, Natasha, but I gotta do this.
But I'm gonna miss you.
I know. I'm gonna miss you too.
This is the best I could do with what I had and all I knew, and we will fight all night. I don't see how we got here now, and this is all I have, and now it's all I have to give. But I can only say that I've seen better days. This is my mistake, and I'll get only what I take. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, maybe tomorrow. Oh, maybe tomorrow.
I don't know, you got anything you want to add to this?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. So, just want to remind everyone, if you want to support this show financially, you can send us a PayPal, buy us a cup of makere mash kiki wabu, buy us a cup of coffee, or we have a Patreon page where people sign up monthly, and if you sign up on Patreon, we'll send you a book like Snow on Skin, or just come over to YouTube and subscribe. we got a lot of fun stuff over there too. Alright. I don't know, I guess that's all I had to say.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just wrap it up then.
Okay.
I used to sit up at night just so I could watch ya. I wrote on my bedroom wall, Nanaboozhoo loves Natasha.